So I've come to Italy, to Lake Como, very spectacular setting, for the launch of the new Cannondale Synapse. And we're going to go check out the new bike, see if it's any good. So I'm here with David Devine, who is the product manager at Cannondale, and he's been heavily involved in the new Synapse or Synapse, and he's going to tell us about some of the features. What is Save, and what are the key Save design features on the new Synapse?
SAVE stands for Synapse Active Vibration Elimination. Started for us in 2006 when we introduced our first Synapse, which was Cannondale's first full carbon fiber bike. SAVE for us is a system of tube shapes that are evolved to actually deflect actively for the rider while riding. You can find those in the fork legs, in the seat stays, in the chain stays. Pretty recently, starting in about 2016, we started introducing these SAVE features in other parts of the bike. So with the all-new SuperSix Evo, we designed a SAVE seat post, which has that same familiar squished kind of nice form that allows for really active deflection to the rider. And one of the benefits or one of the improvements of the all-new Synapse is that we have a new SAVE system bar. So bringing those same familiar elliptical forms that offer active deflection to the rider into the handlebar system. So really taking control of all of the touch points and things that will really affect the ride quality on the bike.
So I've been out riding the Synapse, and my first impressions of the bike are that it is very comfortable. And I think one of the big things that's actually improved that is being able to fit wider tyres. Something else that's really impressed me about the bike is the wheels. Cannondale's own hologram wheels. Now, when you get proprietary wheels fitted on a bike, you know, own brand wheels, in the past there's been a tendency to think, oh God, right, this is something I'm going to have to upgrade down the line. That is not the case with these wheels. They really are very good. They've really impressed me. There is absolutely no need to upgrade these wheels. It's nice to see that brands are making own brand wheels that are of a really good standard, and they're also tubeless ready as well. So thumbs up. The new bike is unsurprisingly lighter than the old one. You have no weight penalty for having discs on this bike, which is great. And it feels pretty light. The one I'm riding with E-Tap on and Cannondale's hologram wheels is coming in with my pedals, which are power taps and quite heavy. It's coming in at just over 7 kilos. That's really good. You know, if you want a sub UCI bike with discs, you can do it with this. I'm just showing you the new cockpit, the SAVE cockpit. The depth of the bar here is just the same as a normal handlebar, so it actually feels quite nice in the hand. It doesn't feel uncomfortable when you're climbing on the tops, which some aero bars can, so I quite like that. And you've got the integrated Garmin mount at the front as well, which works pretty well and has a light mount on it, and that comes with the bike, which is nice. So you can also see how the bar and stem are separate here. There's the join there, so you can have different stem lengths and different bar widths depending on your preference, which is really nice, because normally I struggle with some bikes. Say on like the Canyon Air Road, that aero bar is pretty good, but I would like a 130 stem and a 40 centimeter bar. That's my preference, but I can't have that. They don't make that size. Whereas on this, you could do that in the shop. You know, they could do that for you. I'm not totally sure about the compliance in the SAVE handlebar. It's supposed to flex a little bit, which they say makes it more comfortable. I'm not sure how that's going to hold up in sprints, but this bike isn't really targeted at pure sprinters. It's definitely very comfortable, and it's also a lot stiffer than the old one, which I really like. Particularly the head tube, that is noticeable. When you're digging it into corners, it just carves through corners like really well. It's when you're going uphill, it's a bit heavier than an Evo. It feels like a Synapse, but as soon as you start descending, this bike is a massive improvement over the previous version. It really does track beautifully through the corners. So overall, Cannondale's done a great job. I mean, my first impression is that this bike is really fun to ride. It handles especially well, and it is comfortable. If you're going to be riding, you know, not racing, but if you're going to be doing long Gran Fondo type riding and long club runs, then this is a really, really, really good bike. The other thing is that it feels really exciting. A lot of sportive bikes can be a bit sit up and beg, you know, like the Giant Defy with its tall head. It's a great bike, but with its tall head tube, it can feel like you're steering a bus at times. This is really nippy through the corners. It handles like a race bike, not like a sportive bike. And you know, it's fun and it's exciting and it feels great.